Yeah, you can think. Okay, can I start? Okay. Igbo bụ Igbo ekele m ụnụ. Igbo ndị ọma na-ege m ntị ekele m ụnụ. Ebe ọ bụla unu si na-ahụ weta ozi ana m ekele unu. Mgbe ọ bụla unu ga-enweta ozi ana m ekele unu. Amasị ka tata wụ orie rotere anyị ka ọma ka ọ dịrị anyị na mma ihe niile nke anyị na-eme. Ọgụgụ anyị na mbata anyị ọ ga-adịrị anyị na mma. Ekele m unu. Ndewo unu. Ndị ọma na-ege m ntị ndewo. Unu abịala ịbịa ma ọ bụrụkwa ndị obodo anyị. Ekele m unu. Ụbọchị taa anyị ga-agbapụkwa ya ọsọ otu anyị na-eme ya maka na short message ka m bịara ikwu. I don't normally come online or ozi nwekwe the time. Timing is the most important thing na-enweghị. What I lack these days. So bete nwere m ozi m si ka m bịazie ụlọ anya na ihe onyonyo nke m dere. Ana m ekwu maka onwe ihe dịka a successful dibia. A dibia dị successful. But tupu m abanye na that topic, I want some one or two things I'm trying to aka. And what I'm going to say, I will use English to say it because before I go into my main topic today, I would like to touch one or two things that I observed, and I want to correct it in love. That's what I believe. And why I want to use a foreign language that is not our language is for the person that made that video. I believe he's not an Igbo speaking person or ordinala person. He does ordinala also. I've come across his video. I think I came across his video this year. I went through his videos, some very wonderful messages he's preaching. Some I don't really agree on the particular topic he preached, but I wouldn't come and start watering somebody's message down on air. And that is why I really want to talk to him. I don't know if this message will get across to him. If he does, it's okay. If he doesn't, it's still okay. Other people also can learn from it. So I'm going to use a foreign language that is not our language, though I don't like to use foreign language to preach, but I will use it today just to address that particular issue. There's this our brother that made a video about a message one of our sisters did. And what I really want to point out is the pull down syndrome of our people. That mentality has to stop. I believe it's the foreign religion that brought that unnecessary competition, unhealthy competition in everything we are doing. I believe we are doing what we are doing as in bringing the awareness of Ordinala and Omenala. I believe so much that all of us are trying to achieve the same purpose. I think it's unity of purpose. That's what we are all doing. But coming down to pull one another down in the same thing we are all trying to achieve is what I don't understand. Our sister made a video, Wanyimo, and I don't know why people like to pick on her. I don't know why. I watch her message, I follow her, and she's doing marvelously well. I don't know why, especially the male Dibias, they like to pick on her. She made a video trying to explain the difficulties in marrying Ezenwany, trying to talk about how difficult the whole thing is. She's talking from her own experience. I too have my own experience also. She used the language that she has, the best of her knowledge, to trying to explain to us. I understood what she was trying to say. To explain that it's only Odogu, of course, it's Odogus that can marry Ezenwany. Both the physical and spiritual challenges, they are too much. and why some of the marriages of S and Y don't normally work. She, to the best of her knowledge, she was trying to explain. Yes, we don't all know it all. I don't know it all. I'm learning, I'm still learning, and nobody will know it all till we leave this planet. Now, this other colleague of ours saw the video, brought her out, her picture out without her permission. This is somebody's wife. This is somebody that is called as a wine. And he was trying to tell you how that office of as a wine is dignified. That they are goddess, the mouthpiece of the gods. And you believe she's an as a wine and you brought her out like that, destroying the same thing you are trying to protect, the same thing you are trying to hype or promote. Yeah, you are not trying to also water it down by watering her down. A pulling down of one as a wine is pulling down the whole as a wine system. That's exactly what it is. If you believe that she made some point that you don't quite agree with, there are so many ways to correct her. In my language, they said, if actually we are on the same track, if actually it's the same unity of purpose that we are all pursuing, bringing our people back to whom we used to be, then there's no need attacking one another. Needless, when somebody come out to make a video based on her exposition, on her experiences, and also the knowledge she has acquired, and also mostly her spirit, more Ezumezuya gave her a message, and she came out to aid. And you come out and you start talking anyhow to her. For me, I was angry. I saw that message. You made a beautiful message, though I did not really accept all that you said. But I'm not coming to attack you or water down the message that you made that day. Some things were okay, some were not okay. I listened to your message from the beginning to the end with a clear mind. Now you came out, you said some certain things, and I was wondering, are we in war? Are we in competition? You said that she was deceiving, this woman was deceiving people. You don't have respect for her office at all. And you were claiming that you are the people that enthroned as a wine. No, you are wrong. You are wrong. These are people that are called from birth. They came out to do the work they're supposed to do. Yes, SMO can be the ones that will make her sit on her throne, crown her. Doesn't mean that you are the one that made the SMO who they are. You were kind of bragging, and it wasn't good. Secondly, you said that she was deceiving people. How can you say she's deceiving people? If you are called and you believe that you are called, you cannot now be saying that another person that has the same calling in a different pattern or different manner is deceiving people. You are not talking to her, you are talking to her Izumezu. You are telling the people that called her that they are the ones deceiving people. You don't use such language. I don't think here she offended you in any way. You would have corrected her in love. You would have come out to garnish her points. Make it better for her. I will make some videos here. Some people will inbox me and say one or two things. I say, okay, thank you. I don't even know it. I'm still learning. Sitting down here, I'm learning. I didn't know Omenala from nowhere, but the thing was in me. People needed to push me, to give me a push, to bring that awareness and awakening in my spirit to do it. So we're all learning. We're all learning. Where you got your training is not even where she got her training. The things you are exposed to is not the things that also she is also exposed to. She will do things within her power. And let me tell you, knowledge is progressive. We're all progressing. The message I preached 2 years ago is not the same message I'm preaching today. The same topic, but I think I'm growing. Tomorrow I'll still grow. So you cannot see when somebody is growing, you come down and be talking. And I want to let you know that the ordinal we are doing and the omenala we're doing is not based on the grammatical language we use. I will tell you that coming out to speak big grammar was the way Christianity, these prosperity preachers came and they took over the platform of Christianity. When we start asking, how did we get here? I'm going to tell us how that thing happened. So I wouldn't want that same situation to happen in this, our returning back to our ordinal omenala. Speaking grammar is not it. Some people don't even know the grammar, but they are doing wonderful. Grammar is not even our language. Ordinal doesn't have a language. The only language it has is the language you are born into. It's even better for them. By the time you use your language to go for, it's much better. You get fast results. So, most of our people are carried by grammar. Yes, that's exactly what happened during Christianity. I will give you a brief of what happened during Christianity. Those early days, when somebody said that he or she is born again, oh my God, people feel that you are finished. Number one, you're going to be a dropout. You're going to dress horribly. And you will look so frustrated in those days. And those people were haggard. And those people then were even the real Christians then. They were serious. They starve themselves. They pray and pray until they sweat from both armpits. When you see their shoes, they rejected everything worldly. Then nobody wanted to be born again. I didn't even want to hear anything born again. Then I believe people like Chris Okike came out first. Chris Okike used to be a musician. Then he now entered Christianity, became a pastor, came with his own fashion. He fashioned the whole thing. He made it look so flamboyant, so beautiful those days. I believe he fried his hair. The man can speak grammar. And he got the attention of the people. I believe I had some aunties and brothers that joined Christianity, that became born again those days. They allowed you to wear your trouser, dress the way you like to dress. People now rush into church. They are the people that pull people. Before you know it, Pastor Chris or Yekurobi follow suit, and they started getting us from the campus. The thing became so fashionable and everything. And before you know it, we landed and saw ourselves into prosperity preaching. And I hope you Dibias are not trying to do the same thing. So coming out to speak big grammar doesn't make you better than the person that is not speaking big grammar, and people will be applauding you. No. So my sister didn't do anything wrong. She preached to the best of her knowledge. She might be preaching through her own experience, which you are not experiencing. You cannot tell somebody that is called that she's deceiving people. Are we fighting one another? Agabuzo when you borrow amusu at the same time. You attack church people, you are now attacking the same person. That both of you are into the same thing. That's very wrong. Actually, very wrong. I didn't like that. I believe this should stop. And another thing you said also, you said you are coming for them. You are coming for her and people like her. Coming for them and people like her. Are we in war? Why will you be coming for her and people like her? I don't understand. What did she do? And the other people that you are coming for, and people are applauding you. I was going through the commentary section. Those people were not insulting her. You shouldn't be coming for her, my brother. You should be coming for the people that are messing up our omenala. You should be coming for the people that are planting churches in your villages. There are plenty of them there. You should be coming for the people that refuse to give the Ezenwani their own throne. Because any Ezenwani that is called to serve the community, to be a mouthpiece to the community, should be given her own seat and be consulted once in a while to hear what the gods are saying. That is the reason why we are going through what we are going through. Because nobody, the community don't go again to consult the people they're supposed to be consulting. You will watch it in home videos, but it's not happening. You go and find out what is happening in the land. As a wine, the mouthpiece of the God, what are they saying? Or meet some Dibias like Ezemo. These are the people that are called to represent the community. They are called from more, they are called from the spirit. So these are the things you say you are enthroning them. These are the things you should be doing. You shouldn't be coming for somebody that is doing the same thing you are doing. Why are we pulling one another down? What are we dragging? Customers? I wonder why some Dibias are on air. Some of them are on air, displaying, showcasing, not even to bring people back to the Omenala. And that's the topic I want to touch briefly. But before I do that, I've given my brother, the one that made that video, I think I've given him a piece of advice. Let's not start what the people that we are accusing are pointing accusing finger. Let's not just do that. That's exactly what I see you guys doing. You don't need to put somebody down to promote yourself, especially when you are doing the same thing. You are trying to achieve the same thing. You should be happy when one of us is moving forward. When we are falling, or when you see that the person made an error, there are so many ways to correct the person. Did you try going to talk to her in her inbox, reaching out to her? If you had that luxury to sit down and watch her messages from the beginning to the end, then you would have had also the time to go talk to her before carrying her picture, bringing it to the public, somebody's wife, and you are a man. Start talking how she's deceiving people and I do believe she has not deceived you before. She has not duped you before. You guys should mind the language you use on people. That was very wrong of you. Nobody should do it to your wife or do it to your sister. I don't think you would have addressed your sister or wife in that same manner. You would have approached them and spoken to them and tried to correct them. I did a lot of messages last year and people still inbox me. Some of them were inboxing me, asking me questions in doubts of what I spoke, and asked me to the best of my knowledge, I will answer. Probably I answered rightly, probably I didn't answer rightly. Like I always say, nobody's right, nobody's wrong. So my brother, please be guided. Let's not destroy what we are trying to build. Now, the next person I want to talk to, or the group of people I want to talk to, I will switch over to Igbo language. Yes. Always yoku na akpọrọ yoku differently, and I'm on a passion to do the things we are called to do. The same thing, I saw one of our brothers na emeghị omenala. Called Jindi Dibia na-ekwu ọlụchi pastor ya alụchi ndị dibia. Ajụjụ m anyị ga-awụzi ogbenye wụrụ amụsụ. For if you are not a dibia, according to Hunu na-ekwu n'ise kere ọrụ eke, or calling. People who dibia today, people who the wine today, gwa gị ahụhụ ha tara or what they lost to answer this call that you are coming online to be talking anyhow. Unonadi too insensitive. I don't think you will be doing the same. To be gathering our people, na our church. It's good. People are appreciating what you are doing. But why do you want to do that? You want a lot on your table. You should focus on that in Aporoge. Let me tell us. I just want to let us know this. Uno mana here, or like they say, when you know this, you have peace. Just know this and have peace. Anything in a Merendi Igbo, feel that you will come and become Onishindi Igbo. You waste your damn time. Ntụala Igbo, ọwụ otu esi tụọ ya. Igbo anaghị enwe onye ọchịchị. Ọwa eze ka m kwuo ya, ọwa leader. Igbo leader. Ala Igbo agaghị ekwe ka o mee happen. Anyị anaghị eme ihe like that. Ndị birinu, ndị forefathers anyị biri n'usoro ha ji bie ya ihe adabara ha. Because ha soro na ntụala otu esi tụọ ntụala Igbo. Ịpụta bụ ime ihe, people crowd esowe gị. You feel that you have arrived. Na ịghọla onye isi ndị Igbo. You can talk. No, you waste your time because ha ga-akụtu gị. Anyị na-enwe mgbakọ na ụmụnna na ụmụnna. Na ụmụnna bịa choose nze na ọzọ based on the characteristics Spanish maybe well based on the criteria that they have based on the criteria. Sorry, our language I'm speaking 3 different languages at the same time. And my him. So how they choose otu ahụ onye ga-awụrụ ha onye isi. Imechakwa nwụọ echuzo the next people that will be people nze na ọzọ, ndị akpọrọ ha ndị nze na ọzọ. So when one person ga-abịa ya si na ọ onye isi onye Igbo. So ya wụ na the reason unu na-eme ihe, unu be a good project and people are loving the projects and appreciating you and they believe that they will only isi ndị Igbo because people are gathering and following you. And now you talk anyhow. I don't understand. How will you know how people problem are being solved? It would Dibia. Every Dibia won't grow up. Every problem is not based on it's not. What some of our brothers in a teaching wonderfully. And if you know that you want the business to teach on Omena Igbo or the Igbo, then leave the people up. Some of us are listening to them. You don't jump into here and jump into here. A little advice I'm shaking. Ndị Igbo ka izutu wanu na ike. Ndị ọzọ na-emekwa ọdịnala eme omenala ha. Dibias ha nọkwa. I keep calling Yoruba people. Anyway, Dibias ha, the noise adịghị too much. Now, it brings me to my topic. When he a successful Dibia. Dibiaship is not a career that you want to be successful in your career. Oh, kwaporo. On a man of family. Maybe he put that before. He make ya gain we he put that me because all again. So it's not something, it's not a career that he put on choose. So now you are struggling. Good kid is successful. It's not. So I don't understand. Because the same thing, Merena Christianity, is the same thing that is happening. When this pastor Sopotra made Christianity fashionable, they beautified it in a different form. A lot of us enter church. Even some people who go to school. Some young boys, young girls, everybody now is a pastor. Because they saw the beauty and the juicy part of the whole thing. How was it here? It's not for Ndiago anymore. They saw the flamboyancy of pastors. Their dress and everything. Agaze church, and now those days are they sowing seed now to ego. The same thing now is entering into ordinary omenala. What do we really want? Are we trying to bring people back to omenala? because I don't understand. I don't understand. It's not my business, so it's not really my business. Even my area of jurisdiction, that's where I focus. That's all I know. I'm on my space. But it doesn't mean that I like to correct things. And I correct it in love. The kind of fashion, the kind of style, especially in the part of the Dibias, oh, turn amazing. Now, bear it in mind, younger ones are boroko. So you don't mislead them when they come out to do their own Dibia. Or picture and all that is what it's all about. That Dibiaship is about being successful, how much you have made. The social media thing is becoming embarrassing. The way I'm not having a lot of things that are embarrassing. Maziaka. We are not together. You pull one another down in the same thing you are doing, so another person will come to you. Or customers will come to you. Let me tell you, Onru Dibia is not Onru in Anocha Kebo Oba. I won't read Oba. For you as a Dibia, most of these Dibias are as a beginner. Gibia, Hagwage, you got Botuchi, you got Botu King, you got Ichiebe, all those things. Now, some of them, after Mecharagia, they refuse to, or they fail to tell you, Iga back, look at what you should be doing. Everything just like the pastors. I will go to our when our ancestors lived. Ana amoge imanala hi kwesiri ime. Imana ige dowe chigi. Imanala that he go for in the morning. Imanala how to connect to nature because you watch your father, you watch your mother doing them. Imanala one or two things he ga eme. If imanala mborogu he ga ngo ma hemewegi. Ana ga hu Dibia not frequently. Once in a while enwe ihe shiri ike agba afa. Onwe ihe otu ihe chi dakwasa ezinụlọ. Onwe ihe na gbagujuru anya. Ọwụrụ ọrịa bịara nụ. Agba afa. Ana show to aga Dibia. All these things you are supposed to be doing. All here Dibia ga na go me. O mechi oga move along. Yes, always you go that we lost it. When you go back, go to the Dibias. Hey, the first time, they are not supposed to tell you to be coming kahane menegia. And when some Dibias on a platform now, what to do. And if you follow what they are doing, you don't need to be going to Dibias. And now the impression Dibias in when they come out to showcase all these things and they showcase, all they want that coming to Obenala is to be rich. That is not the idea. And when I ego a na-achọrọ paper money, a man like yourself, wepụtara. Mgbe DB, it's not about money. And a Dibia, you are not supposed to, based on your feeding, knowing and run the matter. You should have your farm. So you don't become like pastors. You know, the matter. Now, pastors. No. They will come and have a some of them are trying to take the glory of here, or maybe here did Nanagi Meregi, or here Chigi Meregi. Now you will not even go and do what you're supposed to do for your NDC. Now the Dibia Chokebia, you name is here the thing, just like pastors, no. Oh, I him. Oh, no, plan or walk again. Oh, yeah, gotcha, Kele more. Meanwhile, you have something in will be a J. So you don't focus on the people in around. My son, what I my son, my daughter, what I no. This Igbo people begin at those things, they will come. Church, I think church, Jesus will bless you, God will bless you, he did rich, you will receive all those promises and at church. And exactly what your ordinary Dibias name. What's the sense of equal name and mitigate got a show one na Facebook? Even some people now Igbo ha Igbo whole ochi na Facebook. Walk ha. Okay, one day matter that you get people are coming, so they will keep coming. This thing, I don't, for me, it's becoming annoying. No, to go ordinary men allow. You get some teachers in on Facebook now. Some of them the upwork here. Now what to do. You don't need to be going to Dibias. When gathering anyway, we don't do that. Well, let's move on a case in the pro. Once you get a Dibia first, second time, I don't want to get Dibia should tell you what you should be doing. You go for, you will mini bet, you go for, open up a lot of things you can make, all the normal ritual we should be doing. But now, how they make every time. You meet Dibia once, or just go in a one corner, or pastor easy. No, we are not successful. It's not a career, it's a calling, like I said. All calling eager sacrifice. You do the sacrifice to make sure that people nweta ha na-achọ, nweta ndụ, nweta ahụike, nweta nwa, nweta ndụ, bie ndụ ọma. Onye ihe na-aga ya bekute dibia. Agozie ga agoziele gị so okay. O dependere. Otu ngozi onye ọbụla ga-awụ otu. Akara aka dị iche. When you get in a Dibia hole, when he need a hatchet, when we are not even, you don't have business making money. You should be satisfied. We'll be taking mad that people are getting their needs solved because of you. It will just a means and a medium money use. Or okay. You know, can you wait to me and why you? Can you wait and why you? I am not a ordinary background. When did you back and I made Dibia? When Dibia said about can even on my home on Facebook with all this noise making? Everybody, we are not the only people who want ordinary. Where Dibias? Why the noise? Why the showcasing? Why the competition? Why the pulling down? Getting here. Don't try to be successful. Just do your work. Focus on your work. But let me tell you, by the time I met people, the awareness are there, and I teach people how to be doing things on their own. By the time 80% are comfortable, you know this greed in each way. Now a young boy got been a Dibia, or got be Dibia. The quote on the Guinea can get back and don't zero talk was ready. You got there with Mary go. You know, some funny videos and issues. Small boys in actually get a private partner where many here you go. Because you are telling them that life is all about money. For me, I believe room that my Hana Gaji is in Olom. I got a Hana Gaji. Oh no, baby, Mudo. I think he get a ritual for it. Ye Hana Gauti. Get biendo, come mad. By the time I be ready to come mad, we are satisfied. They just want to be satisfied because they don't satisfied. At least you eat. But not that KBAD excessively rich. It's throwing money and be flinging money up and down. At least you'll be able to pay your day-to-day bills. Oh, tundu kwesịrị people what to do, they don't come. Even Habia, I want Dibia, the word you come I sit him up. I was angry, but at the end of the day, I'm appreciating him because he believed he only teaching him on Facebook every time. I don't want to because if you don't listen and pay attention, you pay. Something you're not supposed to pay for. Some are so genuinely doing that, teaching you daily rituals with nature. These are things people do all over the world. Even where I am, they do it. Teach people to do that. So when everything you just help the person in their main store cheer may a lot of things on a make it because Christianity we don't do it again. Family, we've lost it. So Dibia help you and bring you back. Doesn't mean that you got a mere on your own. Please learn to do things on your own. Going to Dibia is not to make money. Oh, kapushon weekend and all. A lot of things that are happening in the family. More him and Tami, more all those things. So when you get successful Dibia, all these things. I don't want him to read me. I want him to add him. Yeah. Yeah, and I got to meet this avenue. Adher is coming. Hunger is coming. It comes to wire also. Our language also get just wire, mass wire. Adher and hunger, they are coming. I've been fighting for this thing. I've been preaching about this thing. I've even known about individuals. Even when I was in a group of even one, all quite the same thing. I'm not new. Go back to plant what you will eat. There's a difference between production and consumption. How were the two big differences or two lines that can never meet? And when middle, they are not in middle. All this, they are both separate, highly separated from each other. If you don't produce, you will not eat. If you consume, you get to a point when you don't produce. Yoruba people right now are all planting. I'm surprised. I'm not how they see Yoruba if there's some certain Yoruba land. Getting you lack. Is it the land that you lack to plant something? To nerechala the land. I they not a buterunu here. Tomatoes. So you cannot eat tomatoes. Give quiet and plant what you can eat. You can't do that. When you don't produce what you are supposed to eat. Everybody knows online. That's a sign of laziness. Laziness of the mind. Laziness of everything. Everybody thought they make money online. You cannot plant what you will eat. Then when you don't plant it, in the plant area, you pay dearly for it. I hate to hear that. Mandi came in a village. Somebody was saying, how do you start? Open the ground, put in seed, taste for plant. Yeah, or four. When the time to harvest, get here. I got it. Allah, unenos banala. Unubinelu. I got it. I'm surprised. Everybody, every country, every village produce what they eat. Oh, I knew. Oh, a video on somebody injury. Now, Igbo magazine across river, guys who got it cheap. Did you see the video? Hana no chere. Yeah, no to one the shape we are there. Because here they culture in a farm, Aburia. So Hana nature, Machiju those women who had they able to put the thing large or back. Hands we are cheap. Hands we are cheap. Hana had their bezum in the hunting. Who is deceiving who here? Who is deceiving who? Are we believe of the highest order? Must you make gain? Must you Stupid gain. If I need a bag, I go yourself are the useless. When you produce what you can eat, they are the useless. Some people say, "Oh, civil servant." Civil servant don't want him now. You pass at school or you be a class or you get office in Nigeria. Hand on her passion. You cannot go and plant. Weekend, you cannot carry your children and go to your village. Or when the village, how many minutes to town? Maybe Dibia nowhere. You village, just 10 minutes. Weekend, you cannot go and plant what you eat. Only brother phone, you actually go. When you don't plant what you eat. And you buy them expensive when other people will plant and sell to you. You go not very careful, not very guided. I don't know how else. Dibias in create awareness because one haga farming. No area. They should go back to the land. They should stop pointing at government. Babangida Abacha uneti. Anonga Buara Checha unu. Now Tinubu Abjela. Let me sip something. Unukuchakwa Tinubu Gaba the second time. They are still talking every year. Now Kakwa. Go to village. Able-bodied men on a village. You are living in the land at your house that your father built. You didn't build anyone. Simple go and plant. You don't want to plant something that you will eat. So some of them refer to do kidnapping. Oh, yes. Because the other ones are not telling them what to do. They are watching. That's when you see Dibia. Be careful what you are doing because the younger Dibias that are coming are watching you. Because you know they're showing how wrong footsteps. And they're definitely going to follow. That's why I make this video. Everything on money. Okay. Okwu anọ n'ụka mgbede. Onye mara asụ. It's always him na-eji emechi my preaching. Onye mara asụ. Ya sụọ n'ikwe. Ma ịma ga-eso na apata. Him nwere ike ikwu. Ka ọ dịrị anyị niile na mma, ọ dịrị onye ukwu na mmadụ onye nta na mma. Biko no, unu dịrị guided in the way you na-eji eme ihe. Because ibichakwa onye ọzọ ga-ebi. Emetọkwala ebe onye ọzọ ga-ebi. Don't give them wrong impression about ordinal and nominal. Tell them what it is. Tell them here we go. Some people now watch the program, huh? What what Igbo people. I love this man. I love this man. He's catching them young. He's doing wonderfully well. God bless that man. These are what you should be teaching children, not money. Every day be actually showcase on here. What do you go? Well, him ne gwa mekwu ya to for ihunanya. God ro yu na madro yenta na mma. Ngwa no udo. Udo dịrị unu. Ka okwu nke anyị na-ekwu ka ọ na-amị mkpụrụ na ndụ anyị. Ka anyị burukwe n'obi na anyị nwere ndị nke na-ele anya. Ndewo no. Ngwa ka anyị hụkwa ụbọchị ọzọ nga-apụta bịa nye mgbasa ozi. Ndewo.